You will see this coffee cup. It has nothing to do with me talking about being shady with the tea. No, I'm just drinking my morning cup of Earl Grey, okay? Greetings and salutations. This is your girl, Outspoken Diva, and let's have a talk about it, shall we? Okay, so I had a bad bout of insomnia Friday night. This is a Tuesday morning when I'm recording this. I had a bad bout of insomnia. I was perusing through social media, something that I really don't like to do when I have insomnia. I hate picking up my phone or any device because I've been trying to go to sleep, and this is distracting me from sleep. But okay, sleep wanted to be distracted, so okay. Um, and I was perusing through because New York Fashion Week had just wrapped, and I was going through and looking at the plus size community, representing some of my favorite influencers. I'll list them down below if you're interested in who I follow. So I like to see what the girls are wearing uh, to the shows and stuff. So okay. So as that's ending, and I come across two people that I also follow. One is a comedian, Takara Williams. I like her comedy. She's pretty funny to me. We're in around the same peer group, so some things she talk about that I can kind of relate to. And then also there is a plus size influencer and rapper, Samyra. Right now, Samyra and quite a few of the other plus size influencers were have been going around campaigning to the stores who quiet is kept. The stores are back on their BS with the plus sizes, and where they were all inclusive and putting them, making sure all the sizes were in the stores. Yes, I'm talking about you, Old Navy, especially. You make all these campaigns and stuff, you got rid of size and you just have all the sizes, or we're gonna make sure, I'm looking at you, Forever 21. Make sure that the sizes, can be seen. Also looking at you, Target. But all of a sudden now y'all are rolling it back. Don't think that people are not noticing that. And things are disappearing. Whole departments are disappearing, Macy's. And some of the plus size community are calling people out there in the stores, making videos. And the rapper Samyra, she is one of such people. Well, she was in a Walmart, and it wasn't the fact that the plus sizes were not in Walmart. Have something on. Okay, that is a bump. Yeah, that's a bump. Okay, sorry. Um, it wasn't that the plus sizes were not in the store, but where the sign where the plus sizes were in on this video were not plus sizes. Okay, it was like some jeans or something, and she was talking to them. She was like, okay, why is the signage wrong? Those kind of things. I mean, basic human want, Uh, I mean, if you're going to have something where it's supposed to be, let it be there, right? Well, it looks like the comedian, Takara Williams, jumped in the comments and, being loud and wrong. And she made a mistake. And, in her statement, like, if you want to be seen and all that, they do have plus size. I mean, I understand. Well, okay. In her misunderstanding, and she's trying to tell Samyra she made a misunderstanding. Samyra clapped back, and things that should have been kept in the comment section didn't stay in the comment section, and because it became then a case of things got a little personal. It became well, you're not funny. Well, and then Takara went into the whole, well, you don't have to be a 3x, you know. I mean, and before y'all come in my comments saying I'm fake, yes, and then she's doing the whole body thing. Yes, I'm a 1x. All you got to do. I mean, it just became this yeah, yeah, yeah all weekend long to the point where now, me, when things go over into the weekend, you need to wrap this up. And you really need to wrap it up by Sunday, definitely by Monday morning. I mean, when the work week starts, okay, we on to something else, right? And that did not happen. Then and Samyra is just reiterating, this is fat phobia. This is, and then of course her fans are in the comments saying internalized fat phobia to Takara, and then Takara then wants to keep making videos because the girl is belaboring the point. And okay, I'm watching all this and I see both of them as wrong. You know, again, it all could have just stayed in the comments. It never should have left the comments, in which that was started by Samyra. Okay, we'll make sure we say that part. Um, but then Takara was where I had to draw the line. She made a statement. She made a statement saying, just because I said these things to one person does not mean I'm saying it to all of you. Don't take, pretty much saying, don't take this personal. I'm just talking to her. And that's why I had to draw the line. I was like, okay. And the fact that then she wanted to look up, somebody looked up fat phobia and did the definition. And I'm like, mm-hmm. But you don't really understand what you think you're not saying. Uh, this is where I'm showing up now. Sometimes people, we get so hurt, and we hurt people situations in our lives that we don't really understand what we're saying to someone else. We're saying that because that's inside of us to say. Okay, you're saying, very hurtful things. And she was doubling that. But I lie and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, you may or may not be lying. I don't know. I just know that what is inside of you, it is not that you're being just insulting to a whole community or to one person. It's the fact that those things are inside of you to even say. Which I'm not shocked, because I mean, I've seen Takara's work. I mean, things that have happened in her personal life and how she's had to, kind of attack some other people, right or wrong. I'm not gonna put her business out there. I mean, whatever's public is public, but so y'all can go look that up. But it's inside of you to say, okay? And um, when I guess you're hurt. She said that you weren't funny and stuff, and you're attacking her, but then you feel as though, yes, people are in your comments saying that, yes, what you are saying is internalized fat phobia, because you just said I'm a 1X, she's a 3. You don't have to be a 3X. And it becomes that, well, yeah, I can say that because I'm fat, but I'm not that fat. See, and we've all done it. I'm gonna put a little video. I mean, not video, but a picture of my full body self, and y'all will be like, "Oh, okay, yeah." I mean, because we've all done it. Yeah, she's a 1X. She's a 3X. She's not. They're not those people that are laying in the bed that can't walk. These are things that you have down deep inside of you, and these are the things that um people who are not fat, they crave upon. There are people who are sitting there in those comments going, look at these fatties fight. You're giving them the ammunition on both ends. Takara, you're giving the ammunition for somebody to tell you, now you just as fat, because yeah, there is someone who is a size, not your size. I'm gonna say it that way, not your size, going, both of y'all fat, and to them, some of them corporations, they think both of y'all are the same size. Both of y'all are not the standard size that they keep in the stores. Yeah, you might have felt like you were talking to only Samyra and maybe Samyra's fans and stuff. But yeah, you're talking your hurt feelings to a lot of people. People always say, don't take it personal, but you're saying this to a person. How do they not? That's just my 2 cents. Y'all didn't ask for it, but this is my platform, so I'm gonna tell you anyway, right? Okay. Samyra, let me call you to the let me call you to the carpet also. There's nuance in everything. There's ways to see stuff at sometimes. Yeah, she might have hopped up in your comments being loud and wrong and and there was a misunderstanding. But at some point, I get that you're educating her about, her feelings and all that kind of stuff. But at some point, you got to stop. You can't keep belaboring the point. All this work that you are doing to show corporations that we need to be seen, we need to be heard. Also, don't be the hot-headed one, and you want to be the one that has some sense. Okay, I'm sorry. Again, I said I saw both of them as wrong. I saw both of them as wrong as the get go because once it didn't stay in the comments, it went too far. Okay, at some point, everybody, no matter what you're going through, what your activism spot is, you can't go too far. Okay, that's just me. That's just okay. You gotta know that line of when you're going too far. We've all gone too far. Trust me. Okay. So, yeah, everybody take a breather sometimes. As I tell my nephew all the time, take a beat and think. And a lot of this whole weekend could have been a take a beat and think. And people are taking that beat and thought. A lot of stuff didn't have to be said. But then also a lot of education couldn't have been put out there, whether they wanted to take it or not. Okay? But yeah. So yeah, we got strides to do. As I always say, and the white man makes money off all of it. Thanks, Kanye. He just gets to sit back and chuckle and pat his fat wallets, looking at all our foolishness. Because that's who's making the decisions. I mean, you have whole stores taking and telling people, "Oh no." I mean, I hate to say it, corporations, but that's what you're saying. You don't want us in your store. No, go buy your clothes off the off on online. You can bring it back to us here, but we really don't want you in our store. So I really want you to get your envelopes and your packing supplies and send it back to us. But we'll take it. You can bring it back to us, but we don't want you in the store. That's what it looked like. Y'all can talk about cutting back costs and all you want to, but hey, that's what it looked like. And that's what it all stems down to, right? Had y'all not did any of that, none of that would have happened. But it just keeps your engagement, you know, and it keeps people chattering, like me. So I'm supposed to stop talking about it. Other than that, if you have any comments, questions, comments, and concerns, you can leave them down below in the comment section on the social media site that you see this on, except Facebook. Facebook, you leave your comments on YouTube. Uh, or you can send me a email at the email address that's in the description box, right? Everybody start being kind to one another so we can start making big money and big profits for the corporations, right? Because again, who making money off all of this? And as always, talking to you in adult terms.